So I recently learned something about manatees. They are not related to dolphins, porpoises, whales. They're a convergent evolution situation where actually they are not descended from an ungulate hoofed creature. They're actually more closely related to elephants. So yeah, I did not know that until recently. Kind of explains why they look so different. Um, they got like the flat tail at the back, and they can't survive in really cold temperatures in the ocean. They can pretty much only survive in like tropical warm waters. Also, they're a lot dumber than dolphins, but really gentle. Oh, manatees, manatee, manatee. That's a manatee. Yeah, I didn't know that. They're not manatees. Uh, okay. We're relying on the sketch I did before. Let's see, it's this one. This individual. Get this thing on. I should have streamed this earlier. I had more energy. I had things to say about manatees that I forgot I was going to say, but I had a lot to say about manatees. but I forgot most of it. The only thing I remembered is that they're descended from a creature that's more closely related to elephants than to, you know, ungulates or hooved horse-like creature that dolphins and porpoises and whales are descended from. That's the only thing I remember. I can't remember. There were some other trivial things I wanted to say about him, but I forgot. Oh, well, I'm gonna remember that though, because I always thought they were related to, those other fully aquatic mammals, but no, it's a convergent evolution situation where completely separate mammal became fully aquatic at some point. I didn't know that happened more than once. It only happened once with flight bats, but apparently mammals returning to the water has happened more than once. to watch me draw. It's fucking boring. Dang, just a stupid individual. He doesn't have anything going for him. Honestly, just listening to Brett is probably more entertaining than watching me draw. The snout is too big on the new one. I need to shrink that a little. It's not too late to do that. All I need to do is add some more shading around here, and you can hide the fact that I made the snout too large. Because on the sketch, I was looking at pictures of manatees, whereas here I'm just looking down at the sketch. Manatees. I hate my head. I'm not a good this past few weeks it's just been a disaster. I can't say at least I'm not. I'm probably at a lower state at this point because I'm just not doing well in life. I've never been good at life, but certainly I'm not doing very well now. So I can't really say I'm not. At least I'm not. No, I'm at a lower state than the manatee at this point. People know who the manatee is because manatee. Actually, there we go. Shrunk this. It's more. It's more closer to the sketch size. Gotta keep going. So you can fix problems even with pen. You just because you layer it. It's still mostly white after all. I'm sorry. I should never ever talk like I know anything because the truth is I don't know shit. So I should shut my fucking. I hate my head. I'm sorry. I'm not an entertaining person to listen to because all I have are just little quips of half, not even really shitty life experience and not a whole lot of valuable wisdom. So that's all I got, and then it's just self-deprecating, whatever, and then it's just rambling incoherently. So I don't have anything going for me when I open my mouth. I think when I talk, all I do is hurt my image because when you don't say anything, people can just at least, you get the benefit of the doubt at least because people can't know. But when you speak, it kind of reveals the contents of your mind in a way, and obviously you're not just saying everything you think, but when people listen to you talk, they're basically listening to how you're thinking. And when they hear that, they have something to judge. So you're better off just saying nothing. The problem about saying nothing is that you go nowhere. You can't progress anywhere. You can't, you know, you can't form relationships. You can't meet people. You can't network. You can't do anything if you're not speaking at all. So, you know, get in a situation where I don't know how to talk. I've never known how to talk. I'm not good at talking. It's not something I'm good at. I don't know. Better off just saying nothing. Always better off just saying nothing at all. No one wants to hear my thoughts. I notice the view count typically goes down when I'm talking. I see the number every once in a while. I glance up at it and I see, oh, it's 5 listeners and they're watchers, viewers, whatever. Then I start talking for a few seconds and then it's like, it goes down to like 0 or whatever or 1. And it's like, okay. People hear the contents of your mind, they immediately form an opinion of you. You know, I don't know if I have the potential to be entertaining. I really don't. But you really have to stick your neck out and be willing to mess up. And I'm just not. So I never really got good at talking. It's not like I don't ever have anything to say. It's just that I don't know what I'm doing. I could show the other picture I was working on, but I don't want to embarrass myself. There is another one. Has nothing to do with this, I'll tell you that much. It's kind of a fetish drawing, but I can't really show it because I'm not gonna do that to myself on this. But it's something I put a lot of effort into. Whatever. And I'm gonna add color to the manatee later. Right now, I'm just basically getting the essential frame. Ugh. I'm getting the image thinly just with black pen, but I'm gonna go over it with other colors to make it better, but for now I'm just using a black pen. It's not going to be a black and white entirely thing. It's going to be a full image, but this is just the way I'm doing it. Starting out with black, and then when I'm finished, I'll add color. Mm, Why are you listening to? Why are you listening to? Demonstrate that. Maybe. Maybe. For example, so I guess that's a small demonstration of how I'm going to add color. For now, I'm just going to draw a black pen, and then I'm going to add color. I don't know. It's a very strange thing to point out, but I noticed below, and I can't show a real image, but I noticed below the fins, they have this kind of, it's not scaly skin literally, but it's more, it has deeper, whatever you call it, indents below, like whatever you call it. And once again, it's something you can look at it like an elephant or whatever, and you can see that on their skin. Yeah, and just a little tiny little piece of something you could just see on the manatee and tell that it descended from a creature more closely related to elephants. Because dolphins, if you look at their fins, it's a lot smooth. It's smooth. They don't have that. That's just a skin detail. But yeah, they're they have a different origin. Oh yeah, and another one. Yeah, they're this is an obvious one I never even thought of. Their nose is on their snout. They don't have a blowhole on top of their head. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out or to find out that they're they're not related to dolphins and whales. Yeah, I didn't know that before. It makes sense. And then obviously the tail is completely different. They have like a huge paddle tail that doesn't have that split thing in the middle, whatever you call it. So yeah, their form is quite different. Once again, just I didn't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm wasting energy doing this in a way. I don't know. I don't know if practice really makes perfect because it's like I think my live streams have actually gotten worse over time because I don't know. I think I've just gotten completely inattentive and just like I'm just streaming whatever and I'm not even making any effort to do something good with the live stream. I'm just like streaming whatever. They gotten shitty. So it's like I gotta stop doing that. Because what could happen is that a subscriber will like click on it or whatever, and then they'll see that it's garbage, and then they'll unsubscribe, and then So it's like you don't want to send complete garbage into people's feed too often, otherwise you're just gonna lose your whatever audience you might have. I don't know. Once again, I don't really give a shit that much, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Once again, I'm always sorry. There's so much to be sorry for. I suck as a human being. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. Anyhow, today I might go to the DMV. I'm gonna see if I can get someone to rent a car for me and then just let me, you know. We'll see what happens. It's $41 a day if I don't. So I gotta hurry. Whatever. What am I saying? I guess what I'm saying is that I'm gonna. Whatever. Alright. Let's erase these lines. They are not useful anymore. I think I still prefer the sketch version. The proportions are better on the sketch version. I need to fix this. See, the sketch version has better proportions, but once again, I was looking at a picture while I was drawing that one, whereas this one, I'm just basing it off of the sketch, and it's like telephone where it becomes more distorted. Yeah. Okay. Man. Okay. Okay. I still prefer the sketch version. I'm sorry for talking. See, anytime I open my mouth, it's a bad thing. Just don't do it, David. Just don't do it. Just realize that anything you have to say is dumb. Oh yeah, yeah. There's another one. Yeah, they also points, but yeah. Also, no dorsal fin. That's another obvious one that I didn't even notice or think about before. Yeah, yeah, they're not descended from the same creature that dolphins, whales, porpoises are descended from. I don't know why it took me until like in the past 24 hours before I definitively found that out. But it did. But then again, how often do you think about manatees? It's not a creature I think about. Alright, I'm gonna go back to color. Color. This situation. I know where it started. I was there. I was there. I think it was in January 2015, something like that, or early 2015. It was like someone put his head on a manatee. That's where it started. I should point out, this is not the first sketch of the manatee. There's one. One second. So that's what the first one looked like. Wasn't looking at any pictures. And as you can see, I didn't know what I was doing. And I quickly changed that, and then that's the second one. And there's the third. So first one was like a really rough sketch I did in like seconds, and then the next one was like a better sketch that I did while looking at pictures that took minutes, and then this one, the final render version, will probably take hours. I don't know. Whatever. whatever. I want food. Okay.
dried meat. Okay, stay up there. It's gonna slow down. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's right. Water too. 1 second. What am I doing with my stupid head? I'm sorry. I hate my head. 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 No. No. One more time. I rinse.
See, I didn't use any of these colors. I was using a blue-greenish. Hang on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It fall on the floor? Oh yeah, I did. Sea cow. Sea cow. Sea cow. Sea cow. Oh boy. I'm sorry. What am I doing now? My earbuds. Please charge. Please charge. Run! Run. I lost focus on the situation. That's what happens when you lose focus on the real situation. There's no reason that this shouldn't be done today. There's no reason this shouldn't be done today. I need to look at a picture because I need to see what the ends fins look like because I know that you can see visible, uh, whatever you call it, fingernail things, but I don't know what they look like off the top of my head, so I gotta look at a picture. Uh, well, I'll get to those later. Paddle fin at the end is pretty simple shaped. I mean, yeah, just whatever. I don't think I've ever seen a manatee in real life. I've certainly never been to Florida, and I know that I don't think the zoos I've ever been to have had manatees. Trying to think if I've ever seen one before. If I ever go back to Nebraska anytime, I'm gonna make sure I go to the Omaha Zoo again. Haven't been there in a while. It's a better zoo than the San Diego Zoo. San Diego Zoo, it's just mostly walking around. But I've only been there once, so maybe I just haven't seen much of it. But I don't think I've ever seen a manatee, so that's the takeaway. I don't think I've ever seen a manatee. Why am I saying this? I don't know. I'm sorry, I hate my head. 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 I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Why is everything that comes out of my head stupid garbage? Sorry. Oh, stepping on things. What am I doing with my head? I'll tell you why I like the Omaha Zoo more than the San Diego Zoo, and it's not just familiarity bias. They the exhibits are just more immersive at the Omaha Zoo. That kind of put you in the environment, and it's not just like caged animals for the most part. But the San Diego Zoo, it's everything's so spread out. I mean, I remember there's this enormous line to see pandas, and you couldn't even see the pandas. It's just, I don't know if it's the most humane thing, but the the exhibits that they have, like at the Desert Dome, for example, it makes it so like the creatures are like very near, and like the caging is not. It's kind of like, you know, it's like built into the exhibit where it's not just like I don't know what you call it. It's just more immersive in a way. But it does. I think it does make the enclosure for the animals smaller, so maybe it's less humane. But I don't know. I guess they added like a safari like thing. I've never seen it because the last time I've been to the Omaha Zoo, I think it was in the 2000s. I haven't been there in the 2010s, so it's been a while. I don't know why I'm saying any of this. Actually, I think the last time I remember going to the Omaha Zoo, I think it was either 2011 or 2005. For sure 2005. So it was either 20 years ago or a little bit. It's been a long time. I don't know why I'm saying any of this. I don't know. Zoos are for kids. I don't know why I'm saying any of this shit. I don't know. I like the zoo. I'd like to go to a zoo. I haven't been to a zoo in so long. What's wrong with my head? I don't know. I do think certain animals shouldn't be kept in captivity if they're like highly intelligent social creatures. Like I don't know, like orca whales, whatever they're called. Like those shouldn't be kept in captivity. Stuff like that. I mean, monkeys are fine. Apes are kind of, I don't know. It depends. But for sure, like any reptile, any amphibian, most mammals, I'd say, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. If the enclosure's large enough and you know everything's well kept, I mean, you could probably do a lot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I could imagine like if you look at just like apes, like keeping like an orangutan in a zoo is probably better than like a chimpanzee or bonobo. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I would think that well they don't move around as much. I don't know. I don't know. Manatees can definitely be kept in zoos, I think. And they don't migrate very far or anything like that. They just basically need warm water and like grass to chew on underwater. It's just pretty simple. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to design a zoo. Uh, if money were no object, not any of the business stuff because I couldn't do any of that. But if it was just like money is no object, you can just like design like the exhibits, enclosures, whatever. I think that'd be fun to do. But I'd never be in a position to do something like that. I barely function as it is. It's just like, you know, I remember when I was like in, I don't know, like before I got out of high school, I was thinking, oh, I could be someone that could be really successful. I could start a business and it's just fucking stupid shit like that. I don't know why I thought any of that. It's like, and then I realized over time, like, wait a minute, I'm really like developmentally stunted. Like I'm not even like close to being like an adult even when I got to adulthood. It's like what the fuck? I do endorse the Omaha Zoo. Anyone that has never been there, if they want to go to a good zoo, it's easily one of the better ones. Easily. I don't know. The Lincoln Zoo is a joke, though. That is absolute garbage. No, it's the Henry Dorley Zoo in Omaha. That's the really good one. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's looking more like a manatee situation. I can actually say I like the rendered this version more than the sketch. I think it's actually an improvement now, not just because it's more detailed. I actually think the proportions have been fixed up a bit, and I actually think the in this version's preferable now. So that's good. Oh, dear, no. Swim with the manatees. I hate my head. 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 Discard of everything that comes out of it. It's garbage. What comes out of my head is garbage. It's just garbage. It's garbage. What comes out of my mouth is garbage. Manatee situation. I don't know. Can't say he's not known. So much entertainment. You go look at the channel, they're still talking about him. Just saying. I'm just saying. They're still talking about him. That means something, right? I would think so. Just go check you don't even have to watch it. Just look. He appears in the title of some of their recent live streams. So some of their recent shows. So there you go. I don't really. I don't listen. I don't watch Drunken Peasants anymore. But I sometimes like click around on a stream and just see what's up. But I don't. I haven't listened to a full show in like years and years and years. But I don't know. Every now and then I do check on the channel just to see what's going on. It's nowhere near as relevant as it used to be in terms of views. It's like they used to get like hundreds of thousands of views a show, like in like 2015 or whatever. But now it's like the audience has shrunk by a lot. Whatever. I don't know what's wrong with my head. Everything is wrong with my head. Tell you. Individual breaking segment situation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't tell you the history though. I'm not a BK historian. Paul could tell you. Paul's ego, he could tell you. Ben could tell you. I don't know anything I'm doing anymore. I hate my head. I got nothing left in my head. See, I shouldn't say anything at all. I shouldn't say anything at all. Anything I think is stupid. Everything I think is stupid. I don't know. There was that song. At least I'm not, but I can't even say that because it's like I'm in a, you know. I actually know someone or knew someone in real life who's actually probably the worst person ever. Far, 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 far worse in terms of just like uselessness, if you want to say like that, because it's not a performance, it's just actually him. Let's just say I've cleaned his place a couple times, and well, this wasn't. I do not want to say who. I don't want to say any of the details, but let's just say there's this old guy who does literally nothing at all, and I mean absolutely nothing at all. And it's not because he can't. It's not because he's immobilized. Like he can walk, but basically, it's not because he literally can't. He's not disabled, but he just doesn't care to a degree that I've never seen in my life. There's no comparison. Like he just has like the most filthy, just absolutely wretched home that he lives in, where they're just like, I don't even want to say about it is because I don't. I'm talking about a real person, and I don't really want to go into too much detail. And I'm thankful that he's no longer anywhere. Like I don't have anything to do with him anymore, which is a really good thing. But I'm telling you, like I've never seen so many cockroaches and bugs and just filth everywhere. Just these garbage everywhere, change on the floor, and you just you know the clothes he wears are all filthy. It's just, and it's like it's not like he can't walk. It's not like he's not like, disabled. He could. The only place he goes to, he'll go to like a walk to like a restaurant. He'll walk to a store, grab some things to eat and whatever. And he just like so he can walk around, but uh, I don't know. It's really really horrible. I don't know why he's like that, but it's scary, and it's like I never want to be like that person. And it's a part of the reason I'm scared of a certain number because the unit number that he lives at has stuck in my head because I know what number it is, and it freaks me out, dude. You don't even want to know. You really don't. I'm talking about a real person, so I should shut my fucking mouth. But it is terrifying. Let me tell you. Like it's like that's like exactly who you never want to be. So you can't even make fun of him because it's real. It's not a performance online. It's not like some inside joke. It's not a performance at all. That he literally just lays in bed all day, and then when he goes somewhere, it's just to get like whatever. I don't even want to say anymore. Um, that was dark. I'm not even saying I shouldn't have even. I'm not even sure if I should have said any of that. That stuff is really dark. You don't even have any idea how dark the what I was just talking about actually is. Because if you try to visualize it, you're not going to think of it as bad as it actually is. You're going to think, oh, it's can't be. I'm telling you, it is absolutely disturbing. Like, it's true degeneracy. I can't even describe. It's scary. So, but that's someone I had the misfortune of knowing for like, you know, 2 years, almost 2 years, and yeah, I'm sorry. One thing's for sure, I need to make sure I stay active. I never want to be someone who's that inactive. That is just terrifying. think that, yeah, that's the main one. Turns his head around, we'll see. Okay. Well, that cat was hit by a car or something at least twice. Once was like it was probably over a year ago, and permanently has like a limp front leg. And then more recently, unless it was a cat fight or some other thing, but his face got messed up, which is healing, but you know, so I just call him Limpy Brown or whatever. I don't know. I don't name them. They're just kind of whatever names. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in my head anymore. I could make like the water back here darker, and then just make the entire tail darker to fix this part here. Something. So if I put like dark blue right next to it, just pressing down, filling it entirely up. It's actually not that dark, actually. It just looks like that in comparison to the rest of this. So really, this is also fixable. I just need to make the rest of the tail up to your like darker bluish green, and then that works. I don't know. I don't know. I just noticed there were comments. Hi, side, hi, nice art. What's that blue thing next to the animal? This thing, I have no idea. Like I said, most of what I've been doing is just doodling, and then yesterday I had the idea of adding a manatee, and then that's kind of what's happening. And then a lot of these creatures are not even real; like they're just like these squid, like cephalopod things. I don't know what they are. Just cartoonish creatures. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know. What is this? What's the next blue thing next to the animal? This? I'm just making like darker water so the because there's this little patch of more uh dense whatever you call ink that made it look awkward. So it's like I figured if I just make the water darker around, I can make the whole tail darker, so then it matches better. That's all. Unless you're talking about something else. And then the other thing about the manatee was about to die of thirsty. Fortunately, the local tourists saw, so they poured water. When the manatee heard the sound of water, he immediately turned his head and opened his mouth, eagerly to catch the question mark. Please note that from the manatee's point of view, the water they poured is drinkable water, able to drink in the mouth for that's thirsty. Please note that the manatee reports state that the manatee said that it had a headache, but the zookeeper said, quote, these hoes don't want a solution, they just want some which led them to dehydration of the manatee's self, leading to the pump. What are you writing? What is this? It's peak. Is that auto-generated? Or did you just write that? I think you just I think that's auto-generated, right? You didn't just write all those. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Copy pasted from what? It's peak. What? I don't. Wow, this thing is running out. I got another one somewhere. Never used before. Whatever. It's just a pen. I like this blue-green color. don't understand why the manatee be thirsty. If they live in water. What? Okay. I love your work so much. Thank you. I don't think all of it is that good though. Some of it's kind of mixed. But you're an artist too? What do you make, if you don't mind me asking? I don't even call myself an artist, by the way. I'm just like, I don't know. Oh well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think at this point, I'm just kind of taking it easy. I'm not really working on the manatee. I'm just kind of getting water around it, uh, around the shape or whatever. Whatever. See, you can tell when I'm not putting as much thought into what I'm doing because when I kind of get a little bit tired, I actually just or not that sure. I just kind of end up just kind of making like textures and waves. That's just my default. Like when I don't know what to draw, I just end up doodling, but it's kind of like texture doodling in a way. Um, I've been experimenting with fluid and acrylic lately and adding symbols on them with metallic paper. Cool. Also, just started wall sculptures. Okay. I'm not sure. I'll stop. I don't know. I can't pretend to know. I don't know anything at all. I'll stop. Anyhow, I will. I mean, the manatee is pretty much finished. Lol, it's fine. Yeah, the manatee is pretty much, for the most part, finished. Like I say, the very first sketch looked like this, and then that was without looking at pictures. Looking at pictures, I sketched this one, and then based on that, went to this. So, I'll add a lot. I'll add more to, fill in, to finish it up. Adding detail. But the generally the figure is done for now. I think I have to go. So, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a good day. I don't know. All right, goodbye.